Starting at right defense, senior defense, number 13, Kenley Stewart. At left defense, junior defense, number 7, Emma Welch. Starting at right wing, freshman winger, number 19, Ellie Jones. Starting at left wing, senior winger, number 4, Dina Jones. And starting at center tonight, sophomore center, number 31, Gwen Lilly. And the remainder of your Lumberjacks, assistant coached by D.S.E. and Kennedy Home, and coach Courtney Olin. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for your Hibbing-Chisholm Blue Jackets. Starting at goal tonight, sophomore goaltender, number 30, Edison F. Starting at right defense, junior defense, number 15, Abigail Sullivan. At left defense tonight, senior defense, number 18, Annika Lundell. Starting at right wing tonight, sophomore winger, number 16, Evelyn Brody. At left wing tonight, freshman winger, number 8, Kendall Gustafson. And starting at center tonight, sophomore center, number 5, Ani Bowman. And their remainder of your Blue Jackets, assistant coached by Kristen Sunball and Beth Brown Davies, head coach Pete Haidu. And now, ladies and gentlemen, may I please ask you to rise as American Legion Post 222 presents our nation's colors, as they are proudly celebrating their 53rd year in doing so. Please join me in saluting them and thanking them for their service to our country, our community, and to Blue Jacket hockey. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our star
Good evening, everybody. This is Jim Catonius. Gary Giambetti, our play-by-play guy, is running late tonight, so I'm just going to give you a few words leading into the game. Hibbing played Cloquet Lumberjacks on December 9th and tied them 1-1. Hibbing had a bad game down in Hermantown a couple nights ago, but we got a new fresh team rested. We're looking forward to them playing a competitive game. The 3 points leaders on Cloquet Lumberjacks are number 2, Marina Dostal, number 4, Dana Jones, and number 13, Kenley Stewart. So we got to keep our eye on them. And our points leaders are Ani Bobin, Megan Bussey, and Julia Girardi. Tonight we're playing a little short-handed. We don't have Megan Bussey playing with us, we don't have Julia Girardi playing with us, and we don't have Reese Story playing with us. So I'm going to just let the game go here. I'll talk a little bit over it. You can watch it while it's going on. We'll wait for Gary, and if I see something outstanding that I can actually process, I'll pitch in. As the game starts, I want to give thanks to our sponsors, Village Realty, Josh Renskers, Iron Range Plumbing, Debbie Murden, First Range Realty, Jersey Salon, April Beal, the Allison Brothers, Hibbing Hockey Alumni, Joe number 3, Ben number 4, AJ number 32, the McCormick family, Aaron McCormick on girls junior varsity, Taylor family, Peyton on boys varsity, Tromco Electric, the Murden family, Buck and Karina Bussey, and granddaughter Megan, the Davies family, Hibbing Public Access Television, Hibbing High School Hockey Alumni, and Flum Designs and Studio Photography. This is going to be really important that Hibbing not give them unfettered access to the zone like that. They need to bottle them up in center ice more, I think. That was a backhand clear of the zone to give them time to do a line change, but typically those backhand passes don't end up with good results. You don't really know where they're going, you're just throwing the puck and hoping that it ends up someplace good. Ani Bobin coming around through center, up through the center ice, carry strong through center ice, jumped on by number 8, Kendall Gustafson, forcing a face-off in the Lumberjack zone. That's okay, we like to do that. We like to see them carry the puck, get it into the zone. A lot of times when they're going down there on a rush on their own, they'll carry the puck. They don't have somebody rushing with them. They just need to throw it on net, try and get a rebound on their own. But the advantage here is that they've set up a face-off in the zone. So icing, and we'll go back down to the Lumberjack zone on the right-hand side. That's, if you hear me talking, we're sitting on the east side of the Memorial Building. This is my near side. The face-off rink is on the far side, the far boards, the far corner. The near boards, the near corner are here. When you come in the Memorial Building, they're on your left-hand side from the front door. Tie him up against the boards. Feed over to the near corner. There's Kendall, giving it back to Abigail, back to Kendall. With the nice feed out of the zone, here comes Ani Bobin with speed. Blocked at the blue line. Reverses direction, covers up. Ani going off for a line change, and the puck flies over the glass for a face-off at the blue line, just outside the Hibbing zone. Canella Rewerts on left wing. Trista Warmbold took the face off, and number 26, Claire Rewerts on the right wing. Number 17 back in the corner is Madison St. George. And number 2 on defense is Monroe Rewerts. Stay with your player. Don't let them have time to think. Speaking of thinking while they're on the ice, for those of you that want to stay with me after the first period, I'm going to talk about something that is not new to me, but I found out the name for it. and that's called mind speed. 3 things that we want to see with hockey players: hand speed, foot speed, and mind speed. And the most important of all of those is mind speed. How fast are they processing data? More on that later. Hibbing have a little trouble getting control of the puck in their zone. The Lumberjacks going off for a line change. Hibbing's got a line change coming on. Rushing into the zone, number 16, Evelyn Brodeen. There's another backhand pass from the Lumberjacks, and you saw where it went. It didn't go anywhere. Whether it's the Lumberjacks or the Blue Jackets, I just don't like to see them doing blind passes behind the back. Sometimes that is caused by anxiousness and a feeling that they don't have time to process what's going on. They just want to dump the puck and get it off their stick. Around the corner, in the near corner, intercepted by number 16, center ice, but nobody there to cover up. Number 11, Trista Warnbold, comes in, picks it up behind the net, looking for a feed out to her winger there, number 7, puts it on net, deflected to the far boards. Number 26, Claire Rewerts, working in the corner strongly, trying to come out looking for a feed. Misses the pass to number 11, Trista Warnbold. We're doing a good job here right now of holding up the puck, keeping it in their zone. What you saw right there was somebody overhandling the puck in the zone. Another back behind the back pass. In the pros, I've read they refer to it as don't dribble the puck, basketball term, but don't overhandle the puck. And we overhandled in that person right there. There you go. Slip, no goal. No goal, waved off by the referee. Don't you wish we had instant replay? The game is very fast, and it's like sitting here watching it in the rink, it's like a lot of times I see what's going on the ice. I just can't come up with the words to describe it fast enough. That's why I'm not the play-by-play guy and Gary Giambetti is. Addison lost sight of that puck. She thought it slipped by her into the zone. Lumberjacks offer a line change. There's a pass to your leading wing. Good play by Trista. Just dump it, get it in the zone, get us a line change. Put the pressure on them behind their net. Don't let them come out of the zone freely. Don't let them transition easily. Pinch in on number 2 by Monroe Wewerts, trying to keep the puck in the zone. Good back-checking effort and a pass. Good strong defensive play by Abigail Sullivan to lift the stick on that player so they didn't get the pass, but behind the net. Abigail with the puck. Abigail reversing in a short feed. Not a good situation right there. They had 3 players deep in our zone and only 1 defensive. Clear it out of the front of the net. Bryn Babbage picks it up, loses possession. Picked up by number 13, Lily Rensker, and dumped into the zone. Pressure put on her by Clara Rewerts. Number 18, Annika Lundell, back to pick it up. You've got your defenseman open. Good work against the boards. Good work against the boards, and a pass to number 7. Penella Rewerts did exactly the right thing there. She carried the puck into the zone. Don't carry it too deep and give up your angle on the net. The only thing she could, and she took her shot, the only thing she could have done better right there was to keep that shot low so that the goalie didn't have a chance to catch it. Put it on the net. Good defensive work by Hibbing to press them in their own zone, not allowing them to come out of the zone. And icing, bringing the face-off back down into Hibbing's zone in the far circle. The best scoring chance in hockey, if you can see the posts clearly behind Addison. If you draw a line from the post to the face-off circle where they are right now, that's the first part of the fan. You come to the top of the circle, the big circle, and then you draw a line across there. That is where all the prime scoring chances are. So when you carry the puck down into their zone, you want to be working to get that puck into the scoring chance area and take a shot on goal. Now sometimes that happens just by them taking a shot from the defense and putting it in on ice. Good stop by Annika Lundell to keep that puck in their zone. Whoa! Loose puck. Goalie wasn't handling it. Lumberjacks trying to set up in their zone. Trying those long stretch passes. At one of the other games I talked about that. I'm not a fan of those stretch passes. If you go do your reading on the NHL, they're beautiful when they work and they look exciting, but typically they don't result in real good scoring opportunities. Now that was the right play right there, but in the feedback to Annika, she missed it, and we missed setting up for our transition play to come out of the zone. What you want to see the players do, when they have time and space to handle the puck, you want to see them take advantage of that time and space and to make good decisions about what they're going to do. A nice rush here comes, a rush by Abigail Sullivan and a shot that was offside. Line change for Hibbing. I haven't been tracking how long he's leaving these lines out there, but he shouldn't. We'd like to see him change lines on less than a 1 minute shift. Icing against the Lumberjacks, and the puck goes all the way down to the near corner. Lumberjacks have 7 shots on goal. Hibbing only has 3, but the game seems to be played more evenly than a 3-7 deficit if you're watching it from up here. They just need not to overhandle the puck in their zone, in the offensive zone. When they get it, put it on the net. Good things happen when you put it on the net, whether it goes in or creates chaos in front of the net. Lumberjacks holding the puck tight in our zone. Heidi Rash, puck is lost and sent back into our zone. Picked up by Monroe Weawards. penalty coming against the Lumberjacks. This is where we wish we had instant replay, don't we? You're sitting at home watching this game, it's like, what just happened? Well, if you're wondering what just happened, so is your announcer, because, like I said, it happens very fast when you're watching it. It's slower on the ice, and after this period, I want to talk to you a little bit about mind speed in hockey and its importance and what it does to slow down the game. If you want to ponder about it between now and the end of the period, it's in its simplest form. It's called processing speed, just like your computer will process things faster if it's a newer computer rather than old. Good face-off, put the puck on the net, put the puck on the net. I got to work on trying to be just not being a coach, but
2-minute marker for hooking. Shot set for hooking.
Hibbing, take your time, set up the power play.
37.
You got a forward behind you that's open. There you go. Take your time, to the point, back in. That was a good example right there of Claire Rewerts doing exactly the right thing. She took that shot on the goal, and where did it do it? It came bounced right out in front into the center of the scoring chance area, right into the slot. Back to the point, back to the wing, who loses it into the corner. Ani Bobin goes after it. Ani back in the feed, back into the near corner, and a shot on goal. That's okay. The goalie's going to stop shots, and they won't stop shots you don't take. So we want to see him taking those shots. Shot deficit now down to 5-7. We've got 4:25 left in this period. We are on the power play. Doggone it, we tried to get an extra player in there, and the referee caught that. Good work by Claire Rewerts out to the point. Oh! That was just a lost scoring opportunity, but you see what happens when they put the puck on the net. That rebound came out right to Ani. I guess it wasn't Ani, but came right out to the stick, and if she'd have been able to elevate that shot, Hibbing would have had a goal. Claire looking for her point person. Good shot, but it missed the net. Good shot in the sense that it was low and it was fast, and it wasn't, she didn't hold the puck a long time to make the shot. Good heads-up stop by Addison. Lumberjacks had a 2-on-1 break right there for a short period. Weren't able to capitalize on it. Now both teams at equal strength. Those are little touch passes right there coming out of the zone. You've got to make those passes in order to effectively do your transition plan out of the zone. This shift having a little trouble setting up to get the puck out of the zone. Nice play by Abigail to bring it over to the boards. Ani Bobin intercepts that pass. Ani has good skating speed in goals. Whoa, nice charge by Ani. There's your D. Wait. I got to stop acting like a coach. I see players and passes that are open. And I'll talk about that. And good rush by Claire Rewerts. She didn't get her shot off, though. Good back checking, good back checking. Way to go. Take the puck away from them in center zone. Dump it in. Get your line changed and get fresh legs on there while not giving them a chance to come out. There's another example right there of what I talked about earlier, those stretch passes. And a lot of these young players, I think they see the pros doing it, but Good stop by Addison. Whoa, get it out of there. There's your wing. Minute 13 left to go. We're almost at the end of the first period. Pretty evenly played this period. This team is not a team that should dominate Hibbing. Hibbing played them to a 1-1 tie in December down in Cloquet.
1 minute remaining in the period.
Good play by Abigail, taking possession of the puck, get it over the center ice, don't take an icing call. Ani Bobin back to retrieve the puck in the zone. Good work against the boards, quick stop, we burst around, near boards, scramble for the puck. There's your point, there's your D. That pass was intercepted, but the intent was right. Frozen for a face-off by Addison. Hibbing's had a pretty good period. We're still being outshot 8-11, but I said something at the end of one of the other games I'm not going to say right now. We know what we want Hibbing to do for the rest of this period. Shot on goal with 3.9 seconds left to go. So I'm going to dig out my notes here. We're almost ready for the end of the period. And I want to talk to you for a little bit. If I can convince John to put me on camera, God forbid, huh? Good move by Ani, kicking the puck out of the face-off, not to let him get a shot. 8-12, our shots on goal. I think the game was pretty evenly played. I think Hibbing did a good job on holding them in their own zone. They've got to do a little better on their transition game, working on their transitions to get the puck out of our zone and transition from defense to offense. So John just sat down next to me, and I'm going to ask John to turn on the camera, and this is something I've been wanting to do throughout, well, not this particular topic, but maybe a little more personal touch. So if you want to go get your beer or your drink or your favorite, I'll look at John here. Are we good to go, John? Am I on? John just gave me the thumbs up. I'm Jim Catonius here at the Hibbing Memorial Building. And during the first period, you heard me talk about mind speed. And several weeks ago, when I came into the rink, I was talking to Gary, the play-by-play, and I said, Gary, when I was younger and I played this game, the game seems slower when it's on the ice. When you watch it on television, it's fast, especially if you don't have instant replay. It's fast, and they replay things, and so you could see it in slow-mo time. Well, with regard to replaying things, and I asked Gary, I said, I don't know why the game seems slower when I played, but there must be an answer. Well, things find you sometimes when you're looking at it. I filed that question in the back of my mind as opposed to filing it elsewhere. I filed that question away, and a few days later I was watching a game with the University of Minnesota. They were playing Wisconsin or Michigan or one of those teams, and the color guy on the call in the game talked about mind speed, and I said, well, I wondered, what is that? What is mind speed? So I went and I did some little digging on the Google, and so I'm going to read to you what I did find out. Under player development, there was a man named Anatoly Tarasov. He was the father of Russian hockey that led to Russian dominance of international hockey for 40 years. And he said something very astute 40 years ago. Speed of hand, speed of foot, speed of mind. But never forget, the most important is speed of mind. Well, what does that mean, speed of mind? Speed of mind is the processing speed. It's the speed at which players on the ice process information, data that's coming into them. There are two critical period points when they have to process. The first should be before getting the puck. what are they going to do with the puck once they get it? So their mind is working, the puck is coming to me, are they processing that? The second is, while controlling the puck, what are my options? Now, the more effective they are at processing, the more effective they are at mind speed, the better you know what those two choices are. What am I going to do with the puck that's coming to me? What am I going to do when I get it? That makes the game slower. The easiest way or analogy to think about it is, we all have computers. Somebody in your house has a computer or maybe has a computer that's faster than somebody else or your friend. The computers process data. So the hockey players, while they're out there, they have to process data. They have to process those things. And the foot speed and the hand speed, those are all skill sets that they can develop and work on, and processing speed is the next step. You hear the coaches, and if you read in the Hibbing paper and you watch them on the NHL or collegiate hockey, I heard Scott Sandelin say it, he wanted his players to take away time and space. What are they doing when they take away time and space from another player? They're reducing their processing time. So with Hibbing, the steps to increase your ability to have more processing time, the one thing that you do on the ice more than anything else is you skate. And the second thing that you have to work on is how to carry the puck with your head up. You have to learn your skating skills, constantly evolving, and your ability to carry the puck without looking down at the puck. Those two things will give you more of an opportunity to have processing time, will enhance your mind speed. So when I was coaching bantam hockey for a little while in California, the kids would come in. When they come to practice, they love to practice, but a lot of times it doesn't mean practice to them. It means, oh, we came and we're going to play with the puck and then we're going to get to scrimmage at the end of practice. So I know that Coach Hajduk with the girls and Coach Reworth with the boys, they work on those things, and I don't actually know if they talk to them about the concept of mind speed. But when you're watching the game today and you're watching the girls, you can have that in the back of your observation camera, and you can see where they use good mind speed to process data quickly, and then you can see sometimes where they'll feel rushed. You'll see where they rush players on the opposing team, taking away time and space, reducing processing speed, and the overall net result for all players, and this probably happens with a lot of different sports. I can't understand how professional baseball players can see the spin on the ball as it's coming to them at 90 miles an hour, but they say that they can. The more they work on their skating skills and their puck handling skills without looking down at the puck, the more they buy time for them to look and see what their options are on the ice, where their other players are, what pass is open and what pass is not open. But when you see them take passes, blind passes behind their back, that's essentially abandoning the concept of mind speed. It's like, I've got the puck on my stick, I don't want to hold it anymore, I got to get rid of it and I'll just throw it somewhere. Anyway, that's Jim Catonius's Hockey 101. Thank you for staying with me. I don't know where Gary Giambetti is. Well, I know where he is. He's not here, but he's over trying to cover a swimming meet. Am I still on? I'm still on. I want to give thanks to our sponsors, Village Realty, Iron Range Plumbing, First Range Realty, Jersey Salon, the Allison Brothers, Joe, Ben, AJ, the McCormick family, the Taylor family, Tromco Electric, Megan, Kirina Bussey and Buck Bussey, granddaughter Megan, the Davies family, Hibbing Public Access Television, Hibbing High School Hockey alumni. Next time I'll wear a tie and a white shirt for broadcasting the game so I look a little more professional to all of you. But I know we got fans out there watching. I sent out links today to, we got Vicky in Colorado, we got Frank in Sacramento, we got Barbara in Minneapolis, we got people in North Dakota, we got them all over the country. We're becoming a national Hibbing broadcasting program. Thanks for following us. We'll be back at the beginning of period 2.
I guess I don't know what the magic word is.
2 words, actually. Mind speed. Now, this is not the way we wanted to start.
Well, when you're missing 3 or 4 girls because of sickness, that's what's going to happen to you. And I just came from a swimming event where he was missing his top two of his top individuals, and they got beat by Grand Rapids. I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm going to be critical, but these kids got to do more to keep themselves healthy. I don't know what it is, but you can't be missing games because you're sick. So if you want me to preach, I'll preach, but it's...
There's your wing right now. Oh.
Passed it way too late on that one. So Hess plays it back for St. George, who gets it up along the boards. Taken away by Loeb of Cloquet, and she puts it down into the Hibbing defensive zone. I'm sorry, I'm going to preach because I just got done being sick. And it's no fun. And you try your hardest not to get sick, but all of a sudden it hits you. I guess they can't do anything about it. St. George back behind the net. Up along the boards and out into neutral zone. Johnson gets it over to Litchke.
Hibbing doing a line change.
Litchke to Welch. Welch has it taken away from her by Gustafson. And it's cleared into the Hibbing zone where it's picked up by St. George. She's being chased by Parks. To the point to Halverson, who dumps it behind Hibbing's net. Back in the far corner. Jones back out to the point. Nice save by Hess off a shot off the stick of Dostal. Another nice save by Hess off a shot by Jones.
They've got to put a stop to this type of rush, get the puck out of the zone.
And we're going to have a penalty coming up.
A penalty against Hibbing.
.239 of the second period. Rewerts goes off for interference, I believe.
By penalty to Blue Jackets, number 2, Monroe Rewerts.
This is a little different team that we're seeing at the beginning of this period than we saw.
Penalty 239.
Dostal with it. Puts it to the back.
Number 2 is their leading scorer, Gary.
Stewart eyes it up, sends a pass up to Halverson. Halverson dumps it into the corner. Picked up by Lilly. Back out to the point, over to Halverson. Whose shot goes wide. Lilly with it. Back to Halverson. Halverson shot again. Stick the side by us. Jones with it, tries to center it, goes back, gets back behind the net, back to Halverson.
Down ice.
And then it's cleared. Warmbold.
Good forecheck by Ani Bobin.
Bobin with the good forecheck there. Halverson picks it up. 39 seconds left. Pass is intercepted by Gustafson, who brings it into the zone. Takes a shot on net just wide. Rewerts with a shot. That's saved by Kaminsky. Well pushed behind the Lumberjack net. Halverson picks it up. Gets it back to Stewart. Stewart, long lead pass to Kuklinski. Kuklinski fans on it and then goes off for a change, and then it's dished off to Rewerts. Rewerts dumps it in on Kaminsky. And
good penalty kill by Hibbing, Gary.
Yeah, 3 seconds left, and Hibbing will be
Both teams at full strength.
This Cloquet team that came out at the beginning of the second period was playing a lot more cohesive than they were in the first period. So Hibbing's got to regroup, compose, take the play to them.
Puck dumped down into the Cloquet zone. Picked up by Welch. Taken by Jones. With speed through the neutral zone. Comes down, shoots, another nice save by Hess.
Dana Jones, number 4, she's their second leading point scorer. You can see why. She carries the puck well. She's got a good shot. She put it right on net and low, and a great save by Addison.
Eugenis knocks it into the Hibbing zone. Picked up by Johnson. Shot in from the point by
Another nice save by Addison.
Stick aside by Hess. Another shot on, another save by Hess. And it's cleared out to center ice, and now it's picked up by Sullivan. Sullivan skates around one lumberjack. Brings it in, shoots it just wide, blocked there at just inside the point. Johnson over there has it taken away by Warmbold.
Pass into the slot, nobody there to take the pass.
Warmbold with it now behind the net. Harassed by Jones. She gets all the lead pass to Rewerts, whose pass is intercepted at center ice. And then dumped down to the Hibbing zone. Rewerts, or Sullivan with it behind the net. Now Warmbold.
We need to work hard against the boards and come away with those pucks. At least we forced the face-off. And Monroe Rewerts out on the ice to take that face-off.
Well, obviously, coming off an 11-0 loss, there's a lot to work on, and it looks like the Blue Jackets have worked on a lot of these things because they're cleaning it up against Cloquet. Behind the net, tries the center, broken up by Bowman, and here comes Bowman's lead passes. Doesn't connect with Gustafson, and then
dump it in, get a line change, get after them.
Brodeen dumped it back in. Here comes the Lumberjacks. Stewart has it taken away from her by Warmbold. Out to the point to Lilly, who tries to dump it in, but can't. And here comes one there. Her lead pass is just a little bit long for Rewerts, and then we're going to have icing on the Blue Jackets. 9:13 left in the second period. We have Hibbing-Chisholm 0, Cloquet-Esko Carleton 0. It's nice to be back after missing last week, though. Last week was brutal.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling better and back. I missed you last week. I didn't really do any play-by-play. The first period of this game, I did some play-by-play, but it was mostly just me commenting about the game.
Goldman tries to race down. The puck is knocked away by Kaminsky. Brodeen in the corner with it. Taken away by Dosto. Lipsky with it. Up the boards. Picked up by St. George. Hounded by Lilly. Lilly comes in, shoots, and it's saved by Hess. Johnson with it, gets it back to the point. Welch with it, skates behind the
We're watching, our players are watching these people skate right now.
Blaze now with a shot saved by Hess. And there's Brodeen, sends it back down into the Lumberjack zone. Picked up by Welch. Welch gets it ahead to Johnson. Johnson has the puck taken away from her by Rash. And then Lundell comes away with it. Sullivan with it. Knocks down a Cloquet player. Tries to get it up to Rash, but it doesn't connect. Now Sullivan again. Long lead, oh, just a long lead pass, just missed. Bryn Babbage.
You and I talked at the last game, I don't like those stretch passes. They look like they're open. Very infrequently do they lead to scoring opportunities. Every now and then, that's not to say that if it isn't wide open and you don't feed them a stretch pass in center ice and they get a breakaway. But as part of a transition plan where that's your idea of how to go from defense to offense, I just don't see it as a good working guideline. I know they work on them, I know they train them, I know they see the pros do them, but I'd rather see them use the time and space that they have in their own zone.
Welch puts a shot on that, save, glove by S.
I'd rather see them use the time and space that are given to them in their own zone to gain possession of the puck. Hold on to it if they give you time, and see what your options are. And sometimes it looks from where you are like that only option is that long pass up or across ice. But
face off, won by the Blue Jackets.
I think if we watch the game, we'll see how many times does that pass ever lead to any real positive outcome.
Battle along the near boards, shot in by Welch into the corner.
We've spent most of this second period in our zone getting outplayed by Cloquet. That wasn't the way the first period went. And we fell behind on shots. We're down 22-11.
Puck cleared out, being chased by Litschke and Brodin. Litschke spins away, gets it up the boards to Welch. Welch long lead pass to Kuklinski.
That's their leading scorer with the puck right there.
Dostal in the corner. Gets it to Jones. Jones back to Dostal. Dostal skates to the circle, shoots, and it's gloved by Hess. Another shot on goal by Jones goes wide. There's another soft shot that's gloved by Hess to get a line.
Let's get a fresh line out there, Coach. Come on, there you go. Come on, girls. Come on.
5:58 left in the second period. 0-0 score. This is nothing new between these two teams. If this game ended in a tie, it wouldn't surprise me one bit. They either played a tie games or one-goal games every year. That's how even they are. Stewart gets it up to Halverson. Halverson's pass is
well, it's obvious that we're missing three of our top performers on this team, Julia and Megan and Reese.
Shot high by Halverson. I know, but we can make that excuse all day, but you still have to have girls step up and play.
Right.
So it shouldn't matter whether we're missing girls or not. Missing players, I should say, not girls. Missing players. Jones with it. Gets it back to Welch. And the puck is taken away off of Bourbon's stick, and here comes Loeb. Loeb goes, circles behind the net. Look for a centering pass, not home. Litschke with it behind the net. Welch dumps it back into the corner. Loeb with it. Back out the shot on net, but saved by Hess. You know, somebody's misfortune is always somebody's opportunity. And you got to reach up and you got to grab that opportunity when it knocks. I know it's an old saying, but It's just the way it is nowadays. Rewards to Warmbold. Warmbold puts a shot on net and it's saved by Kaminsky.
I may be mistaken, but this is one of the first face-offs we've had in their zone this whole period.
Yeah, I think it is. Stewart with it, hounded by Rewards. Stewart gets around two. Hibbing defenders, gets it up to Jones. Now we got another penalty for some reason coming up on the Blue Jackets.
Coming up on Hibbing. Something that Abigail did against the boards over there.
Now the whistle goes. We're going to have a slash.
Slashing.
I don't recall seeing a slash, but that's
Well, it was hard to see, Gary, because it was right up against the near boards underneath us. You can't really see what's going on between the players.
13:23 of the second period. Cloquet gets their second power play of the period. Face-off controlled by Hibbing. Rewards.
Don't overhandle it in the zone.
It took too long to do something with it, and now it's stuck in the zone.
Sullivan for slashing. Tap penalty 13-23.
Back out to Halverson.
We lost an opportunity to get the puck out of
Over
the
to
zone right there.
Litzke. To Halverson, and then it's cleared out of the zone by the Lumberjacks. Halverson over to Litzke. Litzke ahead.
This is their number. That's their number 2 player, number
Jones
4.
shoot just wide.
That's their number 1 player right there, number 2.
Gosto back out to Halverson. Halverson shoots blocked in front. That's what you call sacrificing the body to make sure the shot doesn't get on net. And there's a Pinella Reward sends it back down the ice.
Ani got a stinger there. She was hurting after blocking that shot.
Yeah, but that's where you earn your street cred right there. We got less than a minute left on the power play. Rewards.
Get
takes
after
it
her,
away from
Rewards.
Litzke.
Come around.
Centers out front. She had all kinds of time to get a better angle, but she decided to shoot it right away. And,
That's okay.
but a nice takeaway by Rewards, and now Hibbing has a shot on net this period. Face off one to Gustafson. Gustafson dumps it back into the corner, picked up by Stewart. Stewart to Welch. Stewart. Welch. Tried to center out front by Jones, is intercepted. Back out to Welch. Kuklinski gets it back to Welch. Welch puts a shot on net that's blocked in front.
Dump it out.
And now the puck goes up
over
in the
the ice.
crowd.
Over the ice.
11 seconds
glass.
left in the power play. So far, a nice job of killing by the Blue Jackets.
I think I was looking at their penalty kill percentages in the high 80s, I think. They've been doing pretty good on penalty kills.
We have the face-off coming out of the zone. Face-off one over to Stewart. Stewart dumps it in. Picked up by Gustafson. Gets it over to Lundell, who then clears it down, and that's the end of the penalty. So another nice kill by the Blue Jackets. Welch with it, gets it over. Ooh, Sullivan with an interception, and then she shoots, and it's deflected up into the netting. If there would have been hitting in girls hockey, Sullivan would have taken that girl right out of there.
Abigail's going to be part of our core team. She's part of our core team right now, but she's going to be a strong part of our core team going into her senior year next year.
Here's a shot by Reworks that doesn't make it to the net. Halverson gets the puck up to Jones, but it's taken away by the Blue Jackets. Warmberg with it.
1 minute remaining in the period.
Gosto brings it in, has it knocked away. Oh, shot to go goal! Off the pipe. What a shot, what a deflection. But Hibbing caught a break there, otherwise it'd be 1-0. We have 38 seconds left. Puck is cleared out of the zone by Cloquet, so no icing. Being chased down by Reworks and Halverson. Oh, a nice centering pass out, but intercepted, and a shot by Bobin is blocked. Bobin gets another shot on the pipe! Here comes Brodeen. Tries to center to nobody home. Reworks keeps it into Brodeen, 3 seconds left. And there's the end of the period.
Well, one good turn deserves another, huh? They got a pipe, we got a pipe. Time to thank our sponsors, Gary. Village Realty, Josh Rensker is out on Highway 169. Iron Range Plumbing. Debbie Murden, First Range Realty. Tate Murden, number 22 on Junior Varsity. Jersey Salon. April Beal, Jersey Salon, Howard Street. The Allison Brothers. Hibbing Hockey Alumni. Joe, number 3. Ben, number 4. AJ, number 32. The McCormick family. Aaron McCormick on Girls Junior Varsity, number 6. The Taylor family, Peyton Taylor, number 19 on varsity. Tromco Electric, the Merton family, another sponsor for Tate, number 22. Buck and Karina Bussey. Granddaughter Megan, number 20 on varsity. Megan's not playing tonight. She's a little Spitfire. Wish we had her out there scrapping in the corners. The Davies family, Hibbing Public Access Television, Hibbing High School Hockey Alumni, Flum Designs and Photography, HibbingSports.com. Thank you folks for watching, staying with us. If you missed my Hockey 101 class, you'll just have to go back and watch it in the archives. Mind speed. What do they do with the data that they have coming in, and how fast do they process it?
Third period. All right, we're back for the third period of today's Hibbing-Chisholm Cloquet-Esko Carleton girls hockey game.
Tell them the other guy's finishing his hot dog.
Yeah, my partner's eating a hot dog, so he's a little predisposed at the moment. But we had two good scoring chances in the second period, and both hit pipes. So we'll see if something gives this period. As Halverson tries to dump it into the zone, goes behind the net where Sullivan picks it up. Now St. George, or Slundell, but she has it taken away by Dostal. Back out to the point, put behind the net. Sullivan clears it away, back out along the near boards. A little bit of a check there, but no call. Dumped over to Brodeen, but it's picked up by Lilly.
She started skating out of the zone before she had the puck.
Now Lundell to Brodeen. Pops it up and out of the zone. Chased down by Jones. Picked up by Loeb. Loeb skates in 1-on-3. Not much is going to happen good there, I don't think. As Jones sends it behind the net. Shot from a bad angle, sticked aside by Hess. Picked up Warmbold, had it knocked away from her to Rewerts. Rewerts pass a little too long. Shot on net, saved by Hess. I'll tell you, if there's one player that has had a very consistent season, it's Addison Hess. She's pretty much had the goaltending duties all winter because her partner is recovering from surgery or has had surgery and just can't and isn't able to play at the moment. Now it's cleared out, taken by Babbage, can't control it. Rewerts dumps it up. No icing as it's chased down by Babbage and Welch. Welch sends it around to Kuklinski. Taken away by the Blue Jackets. That was a dumb ice offside call. They were bringing the puck.
I don't understand that one.
Yeah, they were bringing the puck out of the zone, so I don't get why they're calling it.
Okay, Hibbing, settle down, be patient, hold on to the puck when you've got time to hold on to it. Look for that open.
Hibbing needs to control the puck a lot better this period because last period they got outshot, obviously. And there we have icing on the Blue Jackets.
I looked at the scoring per goals. This Cloquet team scores more goals in the third period than they do in any of the other two against all of their opponents year to date. They're not a high-scoring team, but they score most of their goals in the third period. So
they're mainly a defensive team. They try to get that 1 or 2 goals on you, and then they sit back and play D. That's why you got to get them out of that style, make them play a little bit more freewheeling. There's a shot at goal by Dostal. She took the puck out of the corner and somehow found a way to beat Hess. And at 2:14 of the third period, we have a 1-0 Cloquet lead.
Scoring the goal for the Lumberjacks, number 2, Marina Dostal. She is assisted by number 31, Whit Lilly. Dostal from Lilly.
So Dostal from Lilly makes it 1-0 Cloquet. There's Rewerts skated in, a backhand was stopped by Kaminsky. That long lead pass is a little too long for Johnson, so Lundell comes up with it, gets it up the boards, now gets it back, sends it across to Rewerts, back to Lundell. Nice lead pass to Warmbold, but we're going to have
yeah, they got to connect on those passes like that. That was a real nice transition out of the zone. They moved the puck around, they kept possession, and then we just missed that last feed pass.
And that's just not moving their feet. If you move your feet, you're there. You just gotta keep moving in this sport. You just can't sit around. Shot goes wide by Halverson. Loeb with it, trying to get it back to Stewart. Kuklinski got back to the point, but it's brought out of the zone.
It bounced up and hit in a player on the Hibbing bench.
On the bench. Okay. Face off down to the right of Hess. 13:33 left in the third period. Bowman on the draw. Sit off to Loeb. St. George can't take it away, back out to the point, and then push down back into the corner. Brodeen. See, I don't know why she just didn't put that on her stick and take it up. She just pushed it away from herself. And there was an errant clearing attempt. Sets up, but a nice block by St. George. Now Bowman with it. But it knocked back down in Hibbing zone where St. George comes away with it. There's another pass right there to Warmbo that doesn't connect. But no icing. Jones with it. Pushes it back behind to Stewart. Stewart being chased by Rewards. That long lead pass intercepted by Sullivan, knocked up to Rewards. That pass just out in front of her cousin. I mean, I just don't, they're not connecting on passes, and it's too late in the season now to not be going tape to tape with some of these passes. Here come the Lumberjacks. Drop pass is intercepted by Warmbo. Rewards deflects it down into the Lumberjack zone. We almost had a collision there, but Jones with it. Has it taken it, gets it over to Litsky. Up the near boards to Blaze. Blaze gets it down into the zone. Picked up by Corporal. Shot on goal, saved by Hess. Then the puck is chipped out of the zone. Bowman on her horse to get it here, makes a nice interception, but then she didn't do anything with it after that. Pushed out in front, and Babbage couldn't control it. Lundell then drives it back out into the Lumberjack zone. Picked up by Blaze. Actually, Litsky with it again.
Seeing more energy on the part of Hibbing skaters on this shift.
Litsky. Long lead pass up to Kuklinski. Skates down. It's a shot on, saved by Hess. Into the corner. Lundell pushes it back to Rewards. Rewards up to Babbage. Babbage puts it down into the zone, and we're going to have icing. She didn't even wait till she got to the red line before she pushed it down there.
Hibbing's looking a little tired to me tonight, Gary, especially in this end of the second period, beginning of this third period. They're being outskated by Cloquet, and Cloquet really doesn't have that many skaters to be outskating anybody. Hibbing at this point, but they
long shot in by.
They look like they have
Halverson gloved by Hess. And Cloquet's winning all those small little battles to the puck. And there's another pass that's too long. And there's a shot deflected by Hibbing there, but is Johnny on the spot and makes the save. they're doing the right things, but they're not connecting on these passes, and they're not getting the puck out of their zone.
Well, they're rushing their passes a little bit, especially these short touch passes. That right there was just an attempt to clear the zone, but
Shot on by Womble, saved by Kaminsky. This is exactly where Cloquet wants to be. Up a goal, and now they can just play defense and let Kaminsky do the rest. Brodin tries to push it into the corner. Puck comes out to Dostal. Gets it ahead to Jones, who dumps it into the corner. Ritzky with it. To Jones. Jones being harassed by Warmbold. And it's finally taken away by the Blue Jackets up to Brodin.
icing.
He pushes it down the ice for icing. You know, when you get the puck on your stick, look to do something, what do I want to say, productive with it. And that's just not what they're doing. They're not being productive. It's like they don't want the puck on their stick very long.
I talked about that at the end of the first period, Gary. I talked about it in terms of mind speed and needing to know what you're going to do with the puck when you get possession of it and examining your options. I think what I see them doing a lot is some of the players are tired. They're not skating aggressively.
Rewerts just lost the puck in front, but nothing came of it. Picked up by Rewerts. He puts it out of his own, knocked back in by Halverson. Here comes Wendell. Wendell's shot is blocked. Picked up by Wombold. Shot is blocked. And here's Loeb. Centers it out front, but that doesn't connect. Taken away by Wombold. Pushed out to the point. Shot by Litschke's blocked. Kuklinski loses it to Bowman. Bowman up to Brodin, but she couldn't handle the puck there. And here's Dostal. Got to the point. Shot on by Lilly. Goes along and out of his zone. Litschke with it. Gets it ahead to Dostal. Puck along the near boards, taken away by Rewerts. Rewerts skates around, tries to center it out front, but can't control it. Nice tie-up by Rewerts. And there's a trip. We're going to have a trip called on the Lumberjacks as they touch the puck down in their own zone. So at 10:53 of the third period, Hibbing will go on the power play. Elsa Saber, it looks like, number 19. Allie Jones going off for tripping. And we're going to have a timeout called by Hibbing.
I think that's a good timeout call. He wants to keep his best scoring line out there. Ani Bobin had been on that shift. She's the one that got tripped. She's our high point scorer, our high assist scorer, our total points leader for Hibbing. She works well with Claire Rewerts. Claire's also one of our top scoring people, so take the timeout, let that line get a rest, put your best line out there and tighten this game up now at 1-all.
Well, 6:07 left in the third in regulation. Hibbing being outshot 31-17. And that was like a no-doubt call.
We've got Claire Rewerts on right wing, number 11. Trista Warmbald on left. Ani Bobin taking the face off. Abigail Sullivan on defense. Number 18.
I don't know why
Annika Lundell back on defense.
Again, I'm curious as to why she didn't draw that puck backwards. She had one to face off, but then she pushed it right to the Cloquet girl, and they got it out of the zone. Here comes Bobin. Bobin behind the net. Gets it out to the point to Sullivan. Sullivan to Bobin. Bobin has it knocked off her stick. Lundell pushes it to Sullivan, who shoots. Nice kick save by Kaminsky.
They played that very, very well. Took their time, set up the pass. Annika's
shot in by Sullivan, saved by Kaminsky. And the puck is cleared again.
Abigail's got a real good shot from the point. That shot went in nice and low. Overhandling the puck.
Nice save off a long break by Jones.
Nice hip check by the referee.
Here comes Rewerts with a lot of speed. 30 seconds left in the power play. Hibbing's got to get something set up, but Cloquet clears it down the ice. Nice save again by Hess to keep this game at 1. Here comes Dostal with a shot. Another save by. Now they're getting sloppy with it. And they only have 7 seconds to get it down into the zone, so it looks like this power play will go for naught.
Both teams at full strength.
Hit the pipe.
Pipes. Yeah, Hess had no idea where it was. Nice save off a shot by Zlitsky. Pace has picked up a tad, but Cloquet seems to be picking it up more. Reaching too much instead of taking the body. Another couple nice saves.
Puck is
right
loose.
out in the crease.
Hitting player going to the bench, leaning on their stick, on their knees. They're tired.
Yeah, well, now's the time to dig deep. Puck taken away by Warmberg. Crosses the blue line, puts a shot on, stick aside by Kaminsky. Rodin with it, behind the net, pushes it around to the far boards. Now it's back to Stewart. Well, here comes Stewart. Ahead to Loeb. Loeb breaking in. Nice play by Sullivan. 2:44 left in regulation. Hibbing needs one of their seniors to step up here and make a play.
You can't make that stretch pass from deep in your zone to somebody in center ice. It'll just get intercepted every time like it did right there.
I don't know, I remember Scotty Perunovich doing that pretty good when he was here.
Yeah, but Scotty was a different type of player. Scotty was. It comes back to some of the fundamental skills. They've got to be able to carry the puck with their head up, not looking down at the puck ever when they've got possession of the puck, or rarely. And then they can only in doing that can they see all of their options on the ice.
No, we were trying to push it back into the corner instead of maybe trying to put a shot on net. You got 150 left in the regulation. Got to start thinking about pulling Hess here too. Just knock the puck down and take it with your stick.
Not out of the zone.
I mean, she just gave up on it. .125 and counting. Hibbing's just not being quick on the draw here, getting something set up.
Well, they're playing tired, Gary. They look tired to me.
I'm not counting tired. I don't give tired a thing. They're young. These are 15, 16, and 17-year-old players.
We're in the final minutes of regulation play.
I might be tired, but they shouldn't be. .45 seconds left in regulation. Brodin finally gets it down. It's kicked aside by Kaminsky, but Hess isn't even thinking about coming out of the net. As the puck gets pushed back to the far curve. And there we're going to get an icing. So now he's got a chance to get her out. And now she just decides, oh, I think I'll go. I mean, sometimes you got to have your head in the game too.
What can we do in 8.7 seconds?
Well, draw it back, get a shot, and get a rebound. Yeah, they're trying to keep her from coming on the ice, but that's the sixth person. Draw it back to Sullivan, get a shot on and crash. Oh! Deflected just wide, and Cloquet comes out with a 1-0 victory over Hibbing-Chisholm.
Thank you, everybody, for sticking with us through our Hibbing High School girls hockey game. Our next game is on January 20th. The girls will be playing Duluth Marshall here in the Memorial Building. We want to thank all of those people who help us bring you these games. We want to thank Village Realty, Josh Rensker, Iron Range Plumbing, Debbie Merton, First Range Realty, Jersey Salon, April Beal, Allison Brothers, Joe, Ben, and AJ, the McCormick family, the Taylor family, Tromco Electric, Buck and Karina Pussy, the Davies family, Hibbing Public Access Television, Hibbing High School Hockey Alumni, Plum Designs and Photography, HibbingSports.com, and a shout out to our fans who are watching us. I go around the country, Annie out in Arizona, Frank up in Sacramento, Vicky in Colorado, Barbara in Minneapolis, Hibbing people, my friends and co-residents at the Android. They're great Hibbing hockey fans. Thank you all for watching our presentation tonight and watching the Hibbing High School girls compete. We'll be back on the the 20th at 7 p.m. with Hibbing Varsity versus Duluth Marshall. Thank you, everybody.
Temperatures are dropping.